3 guesses where I am. Not in my backyard. Hi. This is the rainforest of Australia, and I am at Camp Eden. It's part health spa, part retreat, where the focus here is primarily on rejuvenating and rebalancing. And that might sound easy, but believe me, it's a little harder than you think. Here you're encouraged to get up in the morning and do Tai Chi, to face and possibly conquer your fears, and to replace bad habits with healthy ones, all towards the goal of personal growth and optimum health. So don't be looking for a watch to tell you what time it is, or a phone to call into the office and check in, or even a little bit of salt, a little extra salt for your meal. You won't find it. But don't worry, you're in good hands. That's the lunch bell. Established in 1983, Camp Eden has seen over 20,000 guests in this valley found in the rainforest of Queensland, Australia. Most people don't think of the rainforest when they picture the landscape of Australia, but there definitely is one here. We are only about 45 minutes inland, but it feels like we're out in the middle of absolutely nowhere. Camp Eden takes advantage of their surroundings to provide guests with a place to relax and take time out from everyday stresses. Each guest is booked in for a 6-day visit to a spa with a holistic philosophy to health and happiness. There is a long list of things they will not find here. There are no TVs, no radios, no phones, no sugar, no caffeine, no salt, no tobacco, no alcohol, no meat, no drugs. In fact, the staff will even check your bag upon arrival to prevent any contraband from entering the site. But don't despair, they keep you too busy to notice the withdrawal. We are standing at the top of a very high hill looking down, and we are all agreeing that we are going to do something called the Flying Fox, which is this contraption on a cable, but this is Kelly. She's going to help us, thank goodness. Why would you stand on the edge of a hill and hurtle yourself down?
Well, why wouldn't you? I mean, look at the view, it's absolutely beautiful. And also, it allows you to stand on the edge of a cliff, let go of any past inhibitions, and jump into the future. But from a simpler perspective, it's just a really great fun activity. It's one of the many activities we have here at Camp Eden, and it just gives you a little piece of adventure before we move on and do other things. So we're ready to take on the challenge, team?
Yes.
I think so. Yes. Let's go.
Who's gonna go first? I'm not going first. I'm not gonna go first. No, I think I would rather.
Now, we tend to have problems with this equipment. It doesn't like New Zealanders or Canadians, but we'll see how we go today.
Okay, good. Now, have you ever had people stand there with their equipment and their helmet on and then they just can't do it?
We do. And we've got a little slug gun up in the bush up there. And if they take too long, we give them a whack in the butt. They're off. What I want you to do is reach up for that handle for me. Both hands, that's it, great. Because that's going to allow me to hook these carabiners onto the back of your harness.
Oh my.
Oh, that's okay. I've still got you. You're 100% safe. That's 1 on, that's 2 on. Now I'm going to unhook you from the tree.
Already?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's wise? I have some contraband chocolate.
Oh, you do? Oh, see, I go home at the end of the day, so it's not... So, Bridget, whenever you are ready, what you can do, we're going to count you down. 3, 2, 1, are we team? And then you can either stay holding on to that handles, or you can just Superman, let go, and have a fantastic trip with your eyes open. I want you to love this experience because it doesn't last for long. Keep those eyes open. Are you ready?
Okay, all right. Okay, I'm good.
3, 2, 1, off you go, let go, let go. Yay, Bridget! Well, for a first timer, for a Canadian.
Not too bad for a
Not
foreigner.
too bad, yeah. Better than a Kiwi, huh?
Yeah, glad that the gear held up, huh?
Yeah, me too. Well done.
Yeah, with a rush like that, you don't need coffee, that's for sure. I'm gonna have some of the best flying dreams I think I'll ever have. That's a good look for you.
I'm the Encino man.
Welcome to the Power Pole.
Power pole.
This is another of Camp Eden's adventure activities. And this involves...
I don't know if I would call that an adventure activity.
Look, it's
That's
very adventurous. Very adventurous.
It's a nightmare that I have.
No, you'll
Falling.
love it. You'll love it.
Okay.
Your aim this morning is to climb up the pole using those staples that you can see coming out of the pole. They're quite evenly spaced, so you shouldn't have too much trouble from there. Well, now, once you get up to that top staple, your next challenge is to make your way into a standing position on the platform. Take a few deep breaths and you'll find that if your knees start to wobble, that power pole can start to wobble as well. So a few deep breaths and that will centre you. And then your next challenge is to walk your toes over to the edge of the platform. Focus on that trapeze bar. And then with a big leap, I want you to jump up and over with the aim of catching the trapeze. Okay?
Oh, you want me to jump?
Up. You're going to jump up because you'll need to get a little bit of up because gravity will start to take you and bring you down. Now, we use our ropes are safe for well over 300 jumps, but at Camp Eden we jump our ropes to 220 and then we throw them out. We give them to the ground staff. But I think actually this rope, we're going to do a test and see how many jumps we get before it actually does break.
You're so mean. You're mean.
No, but you'll be great.
Don't look down.
Don't look down. Look ahead. Look where you're going. That's it.
Good.
Doing really well.
My helmet feels kind of loose.
Push it forward onto your head.
Ah,
That's better. Yeah.
Okay, look, I feel like I'm a power worker.
That's it. All right.
I'm
Okay, now pass that rope around behind you. That's lovely. Push up again with that bottom leg onto the next rung.
there.
That's it. Lovely. Okay, and pushing up again. You're doing great, Bridget. Just keep it going. Keep moving.
Totally shaking.
Okay. Push up again with that bent leg.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
That's all right. Well done.
It's very high.
It is very high.
Okay, now what do I do?
Okay. Bring that leg up onto the next rung. There's one more rung up there.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Push up with that foot. And that's it. Get that foot on that rung. Now, from here, what I want you to do is get one knee up onto that platform. That's it. Now I want the other knee up on that square. That's great.
Oh my God.
Now take a few deep breaths for me. Just a few deep breaths. Okay, centre yourself. Focus out into the bush. Don't look down. Now the next thing I want you to do is get one sole of your foot up onto the platform. So left or right, doesn't matter.
One sole of
One
my
sole
foot.
of your foot. Great work. Okay. Now what I want you to do is push off with that foot. So you lift your bum up into the air so you can get the other sole of your foot up onto that platform. So you're going to need to lean forward a little bit, but I promise you won't fall forward. But you just want to get the other sole of your foot up onto this platform.
Wow.
Remember that you have that trust in the harness and you have that trust in me, that you know that nothing is going to happen to you. And it won't. That's it. Release those hands, standing up, keep breathing. That's it. That's great. You're doing perfectly. Perfect. That's fantastic. Breathe, Bridget. Take some nice deep breaths. Nice deep breaths. Focus on that trapeze. Focus on the trapeze. You can jump whenever you're ready.
I'm going to jump on the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Oh boy.
Come on, Bridget. Come on, Bridget. You can do it. Big leap, up and over. Come on. That's the girl.
Oh my God.
Well done. That's it. That's it.
Those are the scary noises you make when you wake up from a nightmare.
Beautiful. You're right.
Shaking. Oh boy. Thank you very much.
You did it.
Beautiful.
Well, I didn't get the trapeze, but I'm just really glad that I stood up.
Oh, look, you did a fantastic job. You really did. It was unreal.
I am terrified of heights, and standing up there was so scary. I'm shaking. And you have to learn to trust people on the ground. You have to learn to trust people, and that's hard. And that's why people do this. Because I don't think you can learn anything unless you push yourself to an edge or to a limit. Otherwise, it's all just playing. Okay, now I must go sit down.
What are you happy with, you know?
Okay. All right. This is club mud. And this is mud that's imported from New Zealand. This is Terry and Vanessa. And you take the mud and you put it on your body, cover your whole body. And then, once your body is covered,
Nice and fine.
fine. Oh, not too thick?
Not too thick. We'll be waiting all day for you to dry.
Right. So once you've got it on, then you go and you dry off. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
And you let it. What would be the benefits of this?
The benefits of this are that it helps to detoxify the body slightly. For those people that skin's getting slightly crepey, it actually helps to firm it up. So it does have a few good effects. And it's great fun to lay out here in the sun for an hour doing nothing camping.
Yes. Baking in the sun.
Baking.
Playing with mud, always good fun.
It has a bit of a grain to it, so it's almost like an exfoliant too, yeah?
Yeah, it actually helps remove some of the dead skin cell layers from the skin.
Yeah.
So now we need to go and sit down, lay down in the sun and dry off.
All right. I want to bake. Like a cookie. Oh, mud! I don't think that's the right thing to do. I don't think throwing mud is so nice.
Probably not.
Oh, no, it's good fun.
Oh, settle down, don't pick on me. I'm going up on this.
People fall asleep out here with their mud on?
Too right. Just lay back, chill out and let the sun do the work.
Vanessa, what's special about this mud from New Zealand?
New Zealand mud actually has a lot of healing and therapeutic properties. And while you're here at Camp Eden, you are trying to detoxify, or you are going through a detoxifying process.
Yeah.
So this just aids and assists it.
It's like elephant skin.
Ooh.
Oh! You were getting too comfy, I'm afraid. Oh, it was all nice and polite, and then all of a sudden.
Rightio guys, listen up and watch me for the next few seconds if you can, because what I'm going to tell you is very important to know, because we are a long way up in the trees, and if you don't listen, danger, danger. Okay, if anyone's scared, that's actually a good thing, because fear is focusing.
The spa part of Camp Eden does include facials, massages, and other pampering treatments. As well, there's an area to exercise, dance, and hold seminars. Many guests come to the camp to lose weight, de-stress, and increase their level of fitness. But at the same time, they're discovering a lot about themselves, their relationships, and disposition. Oh yeah, and of course, they have a lot of fun. Once a week, if not twice, they have a game of water polo here at Camp Eden, and it is Camp Eden rules, which means there are no rules. Except that all the people with long tongues play on that team. Okay, well, this is the first station of the ropes, and it's various obstacles suspended in the trees. Some are 50, some are as much as 110 feet in the air. And the object of this is to challenge yourself, to stay focused, to come to terms with maybe some of your own fears. I have, as we know, a fear of heights, so that is what I'm going to try and focus on. But mostly at the end of the day, I'll just be really happy if I get through. All right, so I'm gonna go up and get myself ready.
Oh, look at that! You did it!
Hi! I'm in the Australian rainforest in a tree chair. Going across the... Never mind. I'm just gonna concentrate on the task at hand. I will feel much better when I am down.
So left foot out, right foot in. Look at that.
Oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Very cool. All right, there you go, that's one. Now, that's the hardest part.
Okay.
Well done. There you go, take a few seconds to chill out and have a few breaths. That's great. Look at that.
Dramatic mid-sky rescue. Thank you. So, I could see that people would confront their fears up there. Many people have a lot of fears, and that would be a good place if you wanted to confront them. I am not one of those people. I never want to confront my fears more than 10 feet above the ground. This is Peter. He was my partner, and he's made it all the way to 12. Yay! Along with everybody else except for me. Yay!
Great, mate. Now, when I ask you to, what you can do is keep your hands up nice and high, and then when I say ready, set, go, jump out to the side.
Jump out the side here.
Yeah, jump out to the side there. Not that way, otherwise you do a George of the Jungle. Hold the net!
Well, it's good to balance yourself and challenge yourself at Camp Eden. It's also good to get out. And so they've recommended that I come here to the Currumbin Wildlife Sanctuary, where they have koalas and crocodiles and lorikeets and Tasmanian devils, and you name it, it's all here. So let's go see some wildlife. I'm gonna pet a snake. Hello. Are they really vicious? Are they really that, like, do they deserve their name, Tasmanian devil?
No, these guys are really timid and shy naturally.
Oh, yeah?
In captivity, they might get a little bit more aggressive, and that's only due to being confined in a certain area.
But then why do they have a reputation? You know, there's the cartoon figure of the...
Yeah, well, that spinning in circles is what I was saying about the stereotypic behaviour. The animator first thought that devils did that naturally.
Do they really? They spin around? No.
Well, they do to an extent. They get bored and stressed and they'll just keep spinning. The little one over here is a grey. So the greys are grey, the reds are red, and the blues are red. Makes it easier.
Right. I want to pet him, but I don't want to wake him up.
Oh, these guys won't mind.
Hi. Sorry to wake you. Look at their little feet. They're not so little, actually, are they?
This guy's only about 5 years of age, so he's very young. And with the other species, because he comes from an arid area, he's got very short claws, and the grey kangaroos who come from a wet area have very big, long claws.
Look, there's a baby.
Did you have any food?
And who's this over here in the back? Hi, Minky. Hi, how are you? Did we wake you? Were you having a nap? Oh, good jump. Oh, look at him. He's kind of big and he was sleeping.
Pop him onto you just like this. Just keep your hands nice and still and he'll cuddle into you like that.
Hi.
Just there. There we go.
Hi. Hi, what's his name again?
Bobby.
Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Oh, so sweet. I want to take him home. I will feed him. I'll keep him in the tub and I'll... Strong, cute, and great breath. I think that's a pretty good combination.
When you read the brochure for Camp Eden, they guarantee the experience of a lifetime. And although I came here as a host of a show, I personally achieved more than I ever thought I could. I now understand the appeal to this type of retreat. It's difficult, challenging, scary, and sometimes even tearful. Is it worth it? Without a doubt.
Well, don't get as excited as I am about not having coffee either. But you know, I'm here to rejuvenate. Balance. Without coffee. That's really hard. That's okay, I got caffeine in my water.